Russia. And here with me, I have my colleagues from the medical institution, the engineering institutions, and other universities. We were duly sent here by the Nigerian government under the bilateral educational agreements between Russia and Nigeria. And since then, we've been left stranded by the Nigerian government. We have been forced into abject poverty, thereby sending boys into menial jobs like working in construction sites, sending our girls into forced prostitution and all. We are soliciting with the federal government to please come to our aid. We appeal with the first citizen of Nigeria, His Excellency President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to quickly see to our aid. We were last paid on September 2024. Until date, we haven't received a dime from the government. We are hungry, sincerely hungry. How do you expect scholars with 6 to 7 distinction? We merit this scholarship and we're sent here. We followed due process and we got this scholarship. How do we explain that we are hungry? How do you expect us to focus on studies with empty stomach? This is purely unacceptable. We can't continue to be in shame. We can't continue to portray shame in another man's land. Please, we are begging once again with the people in the right authorities to please come to our aid. We would appreciate if we get swift response to our plea. Thank you very much.
Please, airport. Stop.
Airport.
We are hungry. Please, airport. We are going to lot.
Okay, that's all the videos that I have today. I would like us to start talking, but I'd like to also say something about the last video. Do you know why we are facing everything we are facing in Nigeria today? The people have to be blamed. Yes. We are too sentimental when it comes to the things of Nigeria. We only speak out when it directly, I'm not saying generally, directly affect us. Yes. I believe that everybody that is facing one or two pains today directly, some of them, or rather majority of them, are part of the problem, or rather part of the creation of the problem that we are facing today. You see all those people who stand for that just now that they're stranded in one country, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I bet you 50% of them are supporting Tinubu. Why 30 or 25% of them are for APC? Let's have a better country. Now, so I'm not going to agree. Azal, is this too much to ask for? When I say I'm not going to agree. It's crazy. I'm telling you, because it's shocking to know that Nigeria is failing. By now, we all supposed to be united, but we still see people saying no, never. Thank you, Madam Deborah. Please talk for us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Good evening, Mr. Alvin.
Thank you, ma'am.
Presentation today took forever.
Say amen.
But it's okay. It's just good evening to everyone watching. You're welcome to today's program. I just got that dishonest bunch that you presented. To be honest, I couldn't get to listen to everything because I saw it earlier on and seeing the kind of people that they put there, I know there's nothing honest about the conversation. It was just a waste of time listening to all of them. Okay, look at that DG, or what was his name? Upon all the criticism, all the nonsense that he's talking, what solution did they now offer? Nothing. They after everything, the only thing he was suggesting is Sowore. Sowore that has not been able to win even a local government chairman. That they all know that he can never get close to somebody that has not even been able to to become a councillor or be able to win 1 million votes. So what is the possibility that he will be able to offer any solution? You see, this is why I said it was a waste of time listening to their conversation, because they obviously don't have any solution to offer. Okay, they end up criticizing Peter Obi. At least Peter Obi contested once. I was able to win, I'm sure he won that 2023 election. So why not be a part of, at least a part of somebody that is close to bringing some solution to the to what we are going through? Then you are still criticizing that one, and yet the solution you are bringing is not something that is realistic. So you see that sometimes you wonder, when they just sit down there and be running their mouth, you wonder, are they really being sincere in their criticism, or they are just talking to just waste people's time? Okay, Mr. Elvis, upon everything that they were talking, what solution did they offer? Nothing. Nothing. Even the senator that is there is saying, they should vote for Sowore. When he knows, even he himself knows that Sowore cannot. So Sowore is not even ready to become the president of Nigeria. Even the Sowore himself knows that there's no way he can become president in Nigeria. So why are we wasting our time? This is why I don't even waste my time listening to people like that. Assuming they brought somebody like maybe Randy Peters, or somebody who is going to really, bring some solution. But all those ones sit there and criticizing everybody, and yet you have no solution to offer. Why not support the people, that somebody that at least we all, just like you are saying, it's not that Peter Obi is a saint, but at least let's give him an opportunity. At least out of all of them, he's the only one that we can say that at least his record has proven that he's capable of doing something. Let's give him a chance. But people like Deji will sit down there and still be criticizing him, and yet he has no single solution to offer.
They just hate Peter Obi. They hate Peter Obi because he's an Igbo man. Simple.
And so that means he's part of the problem.
Yes, they are.
That's what I'm saying. He's part of the problem. To be honest with you, I didn't waste my time. That's why I was not even happy that you spent so much time presenting that thing. Because I don't see anything that they were talking there. He's part of the problem. If at this point in time he's still tribalistic and still hating on Peter Obi simply because
upon what we are facing,
that means he's part of the problem.
They are.
As soon as I saw him there talking, and he can only deceive some people. Anybody listening to him now will say, "Oh, this man has the interest of Nigeria at heart, or is saying the truth." But that's not true. He doesn't. He doesn't. So it's just a shame that we have people like that. That even with what is going on, they cannot put aside their tribal bigotry and be honest. You see, the only time we can start having solution to Nigeria problem is when we approach these things with honesty. But the fact that people are still attributing tribe and all this nonsense and being biased when they are talking, it means that it will stay well.
Mother Debbie, this biasness we are talking about is everywhere. They are doing it here on my platform. I mean, they see them.
I do.
It's everywhere. So how do we have the better Nigeria when people are set to sit in executive chair to select the kind of topic they can talk on? This will be difficult to achieve now.
Then we are going to remain in the wilderness for a very long time now. That's what it means. That's why I like the way you addressed the lady that came out to say what happened to her sister also. Yes, we empathize with her, but I like the way you said it, because we are accountable for our actions, for the things that we allow to happen. You know, we are accountable. But when you say this, some people will still come and say, "Oh, it has to be my tribe person." When your tribe person is not even doing well, you cannot even come out and say the truth. You will see them dancing around and beating around the
It's so
bush.
sad.
Even that day, upon all
Thank you, ma.
the talk he was talking from all his mouth, he could not even still criticize Tinubu.
Exactly.
But then he was this. It's so annoying. To be honest with you, I just turned off the volume because I didn't even listen to them because I knew it's a whole nonsense that they are. You see that the freeze too
Thank you,
and
ma.
all of those people that are there. You know, it's just a shame.
Thank you.
And we have a long way to go.
We have a long way to go.
I don't see us coming out of it anytime soon. You know.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
God
you
bless
for
you.
your good work.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, yeah. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from?
Charles, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, Mr. Alex, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Salute to everybody. Yes, look at what is going on now, Mr. Elvis. This is why countries like the UK, Germany, America, Canada, they don't joke with their politics. They don't allow any kind of person to near the lowest position. There are rules and regulations. You can't see these things. I'm not saying they are perfect. So I'm addressing Abure, Labour Party, Nigerians, party shiftings. Instead of preventing Tinubu in 2023, all of us are guilty. All of us. You can imagine if we resisted, even when Buhari's body language was like waiting for us to act. Everybody remained quiet, including the party leaders and Nigerians. You can see what we would have saved ourselves from. To flip the coin, let's assume we occupy the streets, occupy Nigeria in 2022 until INEC announce the real winner. We will not know what God did for us. We will not know. When you give a man that has not driven a saloon car, you give him trailer to drive, he will destroy everywhere. That's why there are specialists in different medical centers. There are eye doctors. There are dentists, pediatricians, people that have no knowledge of leadership, that have no empathy. When you allow them because of money, INEC chairman, I'm sure he's seen everything. Former INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud. So we should never ever allow it again. Nigerians must wake up. Whether the INEC or the government are trying to fight with our bill or not, we should never allow it happen again. Never. I thank God for pastors like Apostle Justice Suleiman. This is a man that has been hated. A man whose life has been, tampered upon. This man has been speaking since 2018, 19, 20. Up to now. Suleiman has been a vocal voice. So for me, why do you want to rule a people that don't want you? Like he said, the best campaign is your performance. People will be begging you not to leave. People will be crying, weeping, making videos of all you've done in 3 years. If a man did not perform in your first tenure, second tenure, we are dead. We are finished. If our mission and commission Tinubu continue, we are finished. Yeah, I studied those days and Naira will go to 5,000 Naira. They are just holding on to try to squeeze themselves into power. We should say God forbid. So we are all feeling it now. What we would have saved ourselves from. Allowing Akbero, touts that claim they abused Lagos. They forgot Lagos was Nigeria capital city before. Central capital city was Lagos at the time. One time it was Calabar before Lagos. So you are telling me you beat Lagos. When you came, dollar to Naira, it was different. When you came, a rubber of Gary was 300 Naira, 250. You will see it for 200 Naira. A rubber of Gary is about 2,500 or 3,000. Rice was 14,500. 16,000 under good luck. Now it's almost 70,000. So Naira to dollar is 1.5. So why are you coming back? Young people are leaving the country. No job, no opportunities. Security is zero. So what are you coming to do? Don't you have conscience? No hospitals in Nigeria. No good hospitals. Education is zero. A whole government gave 38 million to federal universities all over the country. 36 or 38 million naira. Countries will project 80% of of their own budget, 60%, 40% to education. Because you have people that don't know the meaning of education. So me, I'm not crying over June 12 again. Let nobody tell me about Abiola again. Abiola and Tinubu were good friends. So what God saved us from Abiola June 12 election, we are seeing it now. God
All right, thank you.
For annulling that election. So Tinubu has come, he has done what he wants to do. We have seen it all. We must demand that the right thing should be done. We must not allow the leaky anymore, because if we allow it, we are dead. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, guys, I need to start talking now. Let me go to the panel. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time with us. Yes, I'd like us to move on quickly. I'll talk about our contribution that is currently going on here for our solar. But let's start talking. Mr. Alabo, are you there? Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. I appreciate you, sir, for the super chats. God bless you. Thank you for all that you do, and thanks for your text as well attached to it. Thank you very much, Stephanie Ojek. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for all that you do. Mr. Alabo, you have the floor to talk to us. Thank you.
Okay, let me just give priority
Mr.
to
Alabo, please.
the wonderful lady.
Hold on. Okay. All right. If I come back, I'll call my moderator then. Madam Amy is on the phone. Okay, Madam Amy, are you there? Oh, I lost that. Okay, let me quickly just call you back, Madam Amy, if you are listening to me. Okay, guys, bear with us. Press on the like, help us to share while we listen to Madam Amy. Madam Amy, thank you, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
And everyone in the panel and those in the comment section. Thanks very much for what you do. I just want to quickly say something with regards to the student loan, because unfortunately I listened to DG's interview, and again, for things like that, they should bring another person to talk about an obedient, so that it will be a balanced conversation. Because we were all talking about Peter Obi and even trying to even put down less OT for doing something. So Nigeria and the so-called elite, they can never do anything good. So Nigeria should be aware now. When you listen to that interview, if he becomes the governor today, he won't do anything good. Again, the only thing Tinubu's supporters are talking about is the student loan. First of all, when you give student loans, for example, in the UK, because once you come out of school, even if you don't have a job, there are jobs. You can pay back the loan. But in Nigeria, you're giving a student loan, and when they graduate, how are they going to pay back the loans? When that administration now, only what they care about is building roads, no industry, they're not even giving money to SMEs to start something. So, unfortunately, anybody that is praying for Tinubu to come back, I pity them. According to Mr. Alex, if for the first 4 years they didn't do anything, what do you think they would do in the next term when you know it's a final? So Nigeria should be very, very aware that Tinubu doesn't have anything good for anybody. And again, back to the wife, when she came, she said they have money, they want to come and help Nigeria. He was the one that did the donation for the library. We haven't heard anything about that library. And based on what is going on, all the spendings and the borrowing, Nigeria should be aware that Peter Obi will never borrow for projects that is not human capital development. Because all they borrow money for to build road. People are dying. So after everybody dies in Nigeria, so who will now use that road that they're actually using money for? And the most important thing Nigeria should be aware of, nobody should pay taxes if these budgets, like the coastal highway, if they cannot actually put a proper bidding so that people with the lower amount of money, because all is our wealth and so-called interest of everybody.
All right.
Why can't you do the bidding the lowest from it? Anyway, thank you very much, and I will leave you there. Thank you very much.
Madam Amy, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, callers, I'm done probably for today. Let me go to Mandarita. Mandarita, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, good evening, sir. Mommy D, good evening, ma. And greetings to, I think Give Us Our Mandate is there, and Prince Alabo, good evening, sir. And I want to just greet everybody in the comment section. I miss you, you guys. Johnson Emmanuel, it's been a long time, sir. How you doing? Michael Ogenemaro, Oluwatosin, I think Oluwatosin is here already. Julius Osunde, and who else again? Stella Imasemedo, Ozatesi, yeah, Ozatesi, Jaja, it's been a long time, Jaja. And the CIT001, I don't know that person, but how you doing? Good afternoon. Peggy Modi, yes, good to hear from you. And who else again? I'm trying to be very fast here, so if I miss your name, I'm sorry. Scholastica, good afternoon. Organihu Okori, I guess so. Good afternoon, sir. I don't know if you're a woman or a man. Good afternoon. Stephanie Ojek. Good afternoon. Dennis Agbude. Yeah. Then Chris Wanchuku. That was easy. Good afternoon. Mike Achiel Barry. Emma 2025. Dennis Agbude again, Emma 2025. Black Panther, you should be here. What are you doing? How you doing, brother? Good afternoon. Wisdom Lucky. Jimmy Tijani. Charles Chuku, Agolo Emmanuel, Oyitobra, I guess so. Dixon Idahagbo, good afternoon, sir. Mike Akiobar, good afternoon. James Omen, good afternoon. And I know Abuazi was there sometime earlier, and I'm going to stop here because there are other people waiting, but it's all part of my time anyway. I can choose to greet everybody. And also, Madam Deborah, good afternoon, sir. Mr. Joseph Oji, you're listening, good afternoon. And our sister who just called just now, I'm sorry, your name just popped off my brain right now. I can't remember, but good afternoon, ma. And everybody who's listening. Today's Monday, 27th of April, 2025. It's a great week, and we should rejoice and be glad in it, really, because we are alive today. Now, Mr. Elvis, at some point, you know, your presentation gave me different waves of emotions. Waves. I was listening with so much intensity to Deji and in fact the so-called Honest Bunch podcast, and then my emotions went like, I don't care when you showed VDM, and then all of a sudden I was ready almost, in fact, I had a deep pain within me when I was watching that lady who lost her sister. You can't just imagine you have a sister you love so much. You guys talk every day, you do things together, your children know each other, and you guys have plans, and all of a sudden a system just snatches your sister away from you. That's trauma. I know they will say, she has come again with her PTSD, she has come again with her trauma. That is trauma. See why I said, your presentation was giving me some sort of different waves of emotions. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, let me just go by what you say. Okay. Deji, what's that senator from Kaduna State? I've forgotten his name now. And also all the panelists, especially, Daddy Freeze and all that. In everything that I watched, I'm still going to ask, Nigerians, what is your standard of picking a leader? What is your standard? We don't have standards, and that's why we go like a herd looking for somebody like a shepherd to just lead us. So a shepherd can lead you into the ditch, a shepherd can lead you into the river, as long as he's giving you grass to eat, and when he hits his stick, you all move, you all toe the line. What is your standard? Nigerians, what is your standard? In fact, you that is listening to me, because many of you men and women here, your children, if you have children of marriageable age, your children come to meet you. Mommy, daddy, I want to get married. You have standards of who you would like to be, either your son-in-law or your daughter-in-law, right? You already have a standard about picking somebody, or even in the case of you're picking a life partner, you have a standard. Yes, we all have standards for certain things. But what is your standard? Have you really asked yourself? Because I've asked myself these questions, and I know the standard of leadership that I want to take my country to the next level. What is your standard? Honestly, do you have a standard? Does Nigeria as a country, Nigerians, Nigerians, not the Nigerians, do we have a standard? And even if we have a standard, what is our standard? And what are your standard influenced by? Is your standard influenced by tribe? Is your standard influenced by religion? Is your standard influenced by, how well the person has managed the company before? Is your standard influenced by what he has done for you personally with your family? Is your standard by, the person's education only? Is your standard by the virtue of maybe the person is handsome or ugly or looks a certain way? Is your standard by the tone of the person's voice? Is your standard by, the integrity of that person to the best of your knowledge? Is your standard by the citizenship of that person in that country? Is your standard by the same association the person comes from? Maybe you are in Ogboni society. Is that your standard? Or if the person is in one of these secret cults, all this area and all those black people, is that your standard? Is your standard by if the person built a borehole in your community? Is your standard that the person comes from your village? Is your standard that the person is your cousin? Is your standard that the person is your blood brother? Or is your standard that the person is your brother or your in-law? Or is your standard by the fact that the person changed the state in which you were in and kind of changed your life and kind of opened your mind to the possibilities that you have? What is your standard, Nigerians? Is your standard by the fact that the person gives you, by December 20th, they give you a bag of rice and 20,000 naira? That one is sure banker, you must get it every year. Is that your standard? Is your standard by the person who went to school in America? Or the person is wearing suit and tie? Or the person is speaking English? What is your standard of picking a leader politically? Is your standard by because the person belongs to, the same political party as you? Is your standard by the person has some sort of integrity? Is your standard that the person is a pure Nigerian, that his mother and his father is a Nigerian? Make a list of your standard. That is the assignment I'm giving every person listening to the sound of my voice. Ask yourself, wait, what is my standard of really picking, somebody that can actually lead a country? Not lead your local government. Oh, maybe we should start from there. Yeah, because it's from your local government and your councillors. That's like the bedrock. When you select your councillors in your local, in your vicinity, your ward, the standard of the kind of person that you want. Is your standard because the person is quiet, or is your standard because the person is vocal? Is your standard because the person is creative, or is your standard of you listen to the innovative way in which the person can open up your mind? Is your standard looking at the person, recognizing the limitations that you have presently, and also giving you solutions of how you can come off that limitation? What is your standard, for crying out loud? What is your standard, Nigerians, of picking a leader? What is your standard? Because even the so-called politicians now, and listen, it's not even by age, because we have 89-year-old, 95 years old. Me, I believe Bola Ahmed Tinubu is like about 95. People say, okay, maybe I'm overstretching it. It's like about 90 years old, 89, 90 years old. What is your standard? Because these people, they have a standard though, but their standard is not serving you and I. Know this. These people have a standard, just like you presently, you have a standard, but that's your standard. Is it serving you? If it's not serving you, if it's not serving your community, if it's not giving you hope for your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren, or if it's not setting, the standard of how you want your country to be like, even better than Dubai or United States or Europe, then maybe perhaps you need to sit down and go back to the drawing board and know what your standards is. Because whatever policies these people bring is going to affect how you live. It's going to affect the quality of life of you and your children, possibly future generations. So Nigerians, what is your standard? That's what I just looked at in that Honest Bunch interview. And like, everybody had their standard. But, there's something that they were talking about. It kind of, to me, is like a reflection of how they are presenting themselves in the Honest Bunch. For example, Senator Sani. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name. Former Senator Sani from Kaduna. I don't know if Kaduna or South. He was talking about how you are being treated if you're an activist in the floor of the Hallowed Chambers and you're speaking against or you're questioning, certain policies or why government should be boring. You will be ostracized, basically. You will be ostracized. And it's a typical example. He gave himself as an example and said, listen, he got burnt for that. But you are presenting, you are on a show now. You've told us who you are, what you strive for, and you've been in the government, you've had that opportunity, how you expressed yourself, and how you were burnt. Fast forward today, the people who are presenting themselves that they can take Nigeria to the next level in 2027 as a presidential candidate, you were not able to successfully convince or educate with all your experience and exposure, or educate Nigerians who are sitting on the fence, who don't understand, the politics or the scheme of things going on. You were not able to convince people or to even teach people or inspire people to say, from all these people, this is who you should look out for. List it out. Senator Sani, those were the things I was expecting from you. And the reason why I'm saying from you in particular, and not Deji, because you have been in the government. You know how these people are. You have been in the trenches. You have gone to jail. You have experienced intimidation. You have experienced, being ostracized by your peers, by your professional peers, because of your opinion, because of your activism. So I was expecting him to list out, like, listen, Nigerians, these people are A, B, C, D. They're the chip of the old block. However, maybe because these people were not posing the right questions, because obviously it's obvious what their agenda was. But however, I would expect him to say, with all these people now, because that is our reality, take it or leave it. We have 2 political parties or 3 or whatever, and the powerhouses that are playing, the names were listed out. Possibly the question should have been, in your opinion, amongst all these people, tell a Nigerian who is undecided now, from all these people, what should you look out for? If you think that you are the holy goat, tell us now what we should look out for. And that's why this program is here. Niger Watch. We are talking. Many people's opinions have changed over time. Sometimes we talk here. What we say can influence how we are going to pick who we are going to vote. Edo State election was a typical example. It was a typical example. We keep talking and talking. Some people's opinion shifted to this candidate and he gave reasons why. Some later shifted. Some actually look back and say, you know what, looking at the permutations, I think this person is better. You understand? So that is why we have Senator Shehu Sani come out there to speak. These are the kinds of things that I expect him to educate and inspire people on how to pick a leader based on his own opinion. Because whatever opinion anybody says, you might not like it, but at least you pick 1 or 2 or 3. Now, going by Deji now, Deji is somewhat like Omoyele Sowore, somewhat, and when he talks, I just laugh and smile. I see someone like Deji being like Adams Oshomole that we all grew up with, at least if those of you who grew up in Nigeria or was Labour president or Labour chairman or whatever it is they call it, and fought IBB government, Obasanjo, and people were hailing him and all that, and but we did not see the cocoa that was behind all those hailing, but fast forward, because of his reputation of being a Labour leader in Nigeria, many of us, including myself, were ignorant of the kind of personality you were dealing with. Now he became governor, and now he's a senator. And look at the things that he's supporting are the things that he was against, or seemingly, let me put it quote unquote, fighting for when he was Labour leader. Now, Deji Adeyanju is like, if he had the opportunity, he would be like present day Oshomole. That's all I can say about him. That's all I can say about him for now. And then you see when Shehu Sani was saying something about, even if you bring Atiku, he's going to bring Shiroma as a CBN governor. He's going to bring this. If you bring Peter Obi, you bring the Nwachukwu as CBN governor. That's like who talks like that? So because you have seen that we cannot be tribal blind. You have subsequently seen every president come and they all try to be tribalistic. I would say even a little bit of Obasanjo that was not so tribalistic per se. You understand? But because you have seen year after year, period after period, everybody's been tribalistic. So now you squeeze in Peter Obi into that tribalistic system. And then you now make the people who are undecided voters now look like, oh, perhaps the ignorant ones, oh, perhaps maybe Peter Obi will really be like that. Maybe it will just be an Igbo presidency. Just like now, it's a Yoruba administration. Just like Edo State is an Esan administration. You guys know I really like to say it the way it is. Yeah, Edo State is an Esan administration. It is. And this administration of the man from Bodilon is a Yoruba administration. When Buhari was there, it was a Fulani administration. And you see all these things that they talk about. Peter Obi, many people don't read Peter Obi's text or videos. When he was asked these questions, even when he went to the North last year, I don't know if you guys remember, or maybe people just blank their mind, because I always remember what people say. He said, he was telling the Northern elders when they were asking him, what can he do for them? He said, listen, he's not a tribalistic person. A woman asked him this question. That is he going to be an Igbo presidency if you become governor, if you become president? He said, his chief of staff, his ADC to date is from Kanu. Till date, they still have a relationship. The person that is heading his company is a Northern person. He's not his Igbo brother. He's not his Nna brother. So for somebody who is a billionaire, and he put a northerner, this is like water and salt. A northerner and an Igbo man. An Igbo man brings a northerner to take charge of his company. Hello. Senator Seushani, why would you want to squeeze Peter Obi into that tribalistic system that you just displayed that is actually, happening now? Why do you want to squeeze Peter Obi in? That was unfair. I was totally disgusted when he said that. So if you're listening ABCDs like that, okay, Seushani, what are you educating the people? Because when people talk like that, it tells you that they're part of this government. It's trying to tell you that there's nothing under the sun that can change the government, maybe except God. Deji also displayed the same thing, but he was trying to twist and turn it in the same way and try to put in his friend, who is also part of the game, or more electionary, and make him seem like there's nothing, Bola Kalen going to get the second. Like, come on, then why are you there? Why are we even watching this honest bunch? I won't be surprised. The person who is the owner of the honest bunch is also, he has to pledge allegiance. He's in Lagos. If they not talk where they go, maybe it's the tax that is owing in Lagos to have that show, because I know that studio is in Lagos. They will tax them. They'll start asking for things that they're supposed to pay. So everything has to be get to or sort of. The people that they bring to the show kind of get towards sort of supporting the government. They don't want to make it too obvious. That's what I saw. It's a whole lot of energy talking about Nigeria. I'm just gonna move forward. I'm not in the mood to talk about VDM and the rest. So I'm just gonna go forward to this woman, who unfortunately lost her sister. May her sister so rest in peace. And Mr. Elvis, I'm happy that you said, unfortunately, her sister passed. But however, this person who is crying, do you have a voter's card? Have you registered for you have a voter's card, first of all? Do you understand what you are going through in the nation? The person who is in charge right now, the person who is in charge of the nation, the commander-in-chief is the man from Bodilon. Are you supporting him? Do you understand his policies? Last time, if you voted last time, who did you vote for? Because everybody who is being kidnapped, every family, if you are being kidnapped or something happened in the hospital or the bad roads or something, you sympathize with these people. However, when these things happen, people also need to understand that these things are happening to you. It happens all over the world, but at a barest minimum. And even if it happens, these are actions that are taken because the people trust the system. But these things happen to you. Do you realize that? You tell the woman, do you realize that if you vote this man now, see what happened to your sister? It don't happen to people. Not to chop money, enter pocket, write budget. They are using the 2024 budget. That's what Tambuwa said. Present day Nigeria 2026. They are still using the 2024 money for the budget they are using for 2024 is what are using 2026. They have not touched 2025. They have not touched 2026. Where are those money? They were being signed for. Abi, where the money? It didn't start from the man from Babylon. That is how they've been operating for a very long time. That's why there's a lot of secrecy. There's a lot of cartel. There's a lot of occultic satanic group that if you're not part of it, you'll be ostracized. Even if you were voted as a senator or a federal house of rep, if you are not in the boat, you will be ostracized and they will not hide it. And that's why I can kind of feel what Natasha Akpoti was going through. That was just a male chauvinistic thing she was going through. Amongst other things, they ostracized her from some committees that she was part of. They ostracize you. Is that how it's supposed to be? Well, just like in a classroom, like in a high school, where people have cliques. That's how Nigeria is being operated. And the strongest clique with the strongest set of people, if you don't beat them, if you don't join them, they will push you aside. You will just be there as a furniture until when it's time for them to discard you. That is how Nigeria is being operated. That is how our Senate is being operated. And that's why last time I was here in this program, when we're talking about Section 63, Section 137 and 138 that Mr. Mike Guinea was talking about, I said that if that's not changed, there's no need for an election. And then I think Mr. Jonathan or somebody else also appealed, or I think Mr. I've forgotten who was talking about, like, okay, let us appeal and protest and talk to the Senate. They have to change that section or amend it. Let me use the right term, amend it. And I was telling people, okay, after the open, they will not amend it. You and I know. Elvis, let me stop here. Thank you.
All right, Madam Rita, thank you very much, man. I would have given you more time, but more people here. Like to hear from others. Thanks for your wonderful submission. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time with us. And God bless you. Now, please help us to press on the like and also help us to share. Press on the dollar sign as well. Encourage what we do here. But meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly let you guys know that we have a contribution that is currently going on. Please, I'd like you to be part of it. The account number is right there on the screen. There's no light here in Lagos. So we want to restore a broken solar. Our solar has suffered and it finally bafuk. I don't know how they say it, destroyed, and we decided to reinstall another one all over again. And my panelists, my supporters here all decided to say, no, don't do this. We will do this for you, which I'm very, very grateful with what my wonderful supporters have done so far. We have raised 9,341,000 naira already. We are very, very grateful, and God bless you now. But we still have about 1.7 rough estimate to go. Please be part of it so that we can do this out of the way. I'd like us to see if Mr. Alabo is ready now, or Mr. Oduwa should talk to us first before. Mr. Alabo, just let me know when you are ready. Mr. Oduwa, talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Njabos, good evening, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you
Thank
very
you.
much. Happy Monday. Thank you. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Madam Rita, Alabo, Mandate. Anyway. Thank you, Madam Rita, for your submission, for your view and the concern. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you for your good work. May you live long for we to celebrate. Thank you, ma. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers on the passerby, and the panelists on their way to come. Thank you all. Well, the podcast, as you call it, of the fake, because that is not reality; those are fake. Coming from Picking Freeze, it shows that, and this is only man I was respecting from the north. That is Shehu Sani. Because even though he was a senator, he was the one who first revealed the money that senators they are collecting for just sitting about 10 or 7 days a month. So, and the way he's vocal, even during time of Buhari, was only the person talking in the notes. And that is why whenever I was talking of forming a party, I will always bring him, put Falana, put our Michael Zekoman. When I was saying Peter Obi, like Alex Oti can form a party. But unfortunately, what I observed from him today, that tribalism shows he can't play out from him, because among all he said, all of them want to remove subsidy. They want to remove subsidy. Yes. If someone said they want to remove subsidy, because he know that in Nigeria they're even supposed to subsidize fuel for their people. Because it's just like my father has a yam farm. Then it is people who come to collect yam from my father's hand that need to pay, not we, the children. My father don't need to pay money for we able to eat from the yam that he has, because we be the one to do the farm. So we root the yam and we eat the yam. So why Nigeria subsidizing fuel for Nigeria? Why do they say the Nigeria government are subsidizing the fuel that is our own? If not stupidity, that a food that belongs to us. Now, I suddenly make a comment which I love, and I'll be saying, why should entire Nigeria cannot build refinery? It is only Dangote, which is part of Nigeria, was able to build refinery. Then why must we go and import our own fuel from another person country? What we call Nigeria has the crude oil largest in Africa, this, that. Why must we go and import it from another country? If you have children, your pot you have hope, sir.
Don't forget to have the ocular cement.
No, I'm coming. No, I said that already with when I now only Dangote was the one that have refinery. If I were to be a president, I will seize that refinery. I'm not lying, because why, if you can do private business in the name of this country, if you go and do it in another country, I don't have problem in it, because but just like the way MTN come to Nigeria now. But as a Nigeria, we have refinery, and you could not volunteer yourself to say, I want to be the managing director so that I can manage this thing for our country. Then you now want Nigeria to support and build your own. Where did you have that money from? Did you have machine that print money? So you now have money in the entire Nigeria? I will seize it. It's just like private school. I will seize private school. If the teacher that we are teaching in government school went and built private school or hospital, I will seize them. That is why you don't want to treat patients. Because you are greedy. You don't want to do. I respect. I heard that they said, one man said, think of what you will do for America, not what America will do for you. So, because of this greediness, enable us not to use our mind to do things in that land. Is that because of this greediness that killed this lady, sister now? A person that bought blood from you, then just for you to minister into the sister, you said did not pay money first. Won't you first save the person, then later you are not asking for the other money? But you now refuse the person to go beyond their 6 feet. So anyway, let me not go away from Shehu. So I respect that he said that. When Peter Obi said that we privatize, I don't need to subsidize this thing, he's very right. Because Nigeria, you don't need to borrow. Peter Obi never borrowed when he was in Anambra State. He never borrowed. This Deji that was talking just now, saying he make one comment which I love, which he said he hate Peter Obi. So that is what is playing out from him. It's just because he have hate for Peter Obi, not that Peter Obi doing anything. Because Shehu Sani said, I don't have anything to anchor to Peter Obi the way he can anchor things to the rest for the criticism he has upon them. For his own mentalities, what he's using to guess that Peter, since in Buhari, his brother, because he is Fulani, it is today I know that he's Fulani. Buhari, his brother, was able to put all their people. Then Tinubu now is not putting all his Milocom people, not just a Yoruba, a Milocom, because I cannot, because it is not really all Yoruba. He has his own caucus. He's just putting his own caucus. So then he believed that that is how every other person had to be. But he forgot that when Peter Obi was contesting, he did not say, vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. He never said that. He said, vote for me because we want Nigeria to be good. We want to make this country to compete with other countries in the world. So he did not say, vote for me because I'm a Christian. The just now was calling tribalist, and he say, I'm showing even in Christian, in his religion. He did not say, vote for me because I'm a Christian. He said, vote for me because you know that I can make this country better for us. When Shehu Okimbaloye asked Peter Obi, won't you buy a private jet if you become president? He said, no, I don't need it. I said for security purposes. He said, well, who will protect you on the sky? If you are talking of security, when the jet is flying on the sky, who will protect you? He said that money we can make use of it in the hospital, in the healthcare, in education, and in agriculture, and in many things. Even because they have put the country backward now, even if you borrow, you are borrowing for what will regenerate the money back for you to pay. Not to go and borrow, then you share. They said they are doing Lagos to Calabar, they are doing Lagos to Kano, they are doing Lagos to, it is only Lagos that you're doing to everywhere. You are doing Lagos to Zamfara, you are doing Lagos to, even they will do it to Niger, they do it to, it is only Lagos that you're doing from those roads from. You don't need to go and borrow money for that. Peter B never say you should go and borrow money from Abacha loot. They want to use it to do road. We did not see the road till today. Then look at this stupid Akpabio telling them to support the loan they want to borrow for road. Even if they, let's say the road have toll gate, how much is the road going to generate to pay such trillion that they will borrow to do road? So Deji just hate Peter Obi, and they came to campaign for Sowore in that show, because that is why they are telling you that it is only Sowore they see. The other was Sani said it is only Sowore. He was an activist. Yes, you are activist, but you people that claim to be activists, we have seen all your hard work. What do they call the processor or projector? You people call Noble Lawrence. There was an activist. We see hard work. So any activist who could not see the visions that Peter Obi, now Deji was saying something, and Deji is the person that always criticized Peter Obi for saving money. Now he's not telling the president to open accounts. Those money they claim they are collecting from subsidy, they will have put it in their account. But a man who could not borrow money, who was able to pay debt in his state and save money for his people, you were criticizing him. You are condemning him for saving money. Now you are saying president should open an account and save money so that country can have it to use. Is that not foolishness on Deji? So people just hate Peter Obi for no reason. They hate him because he's an Igbo man, and they hate him because he wants to make Nigeria great. I will remove subsidy because he knows what it takes to make that criminal that they are calling subsidy not to exist. So that is why I tell you, I will remove subsidy. If my brother said I want to build a house, I said I want to build a house. My brother just ran there and start using sand to build. Why me? I bring concrete and iron. Are we going to build the same house? Are we going to build it the same way? But what you call it is house. You push it, it fall. They say if you build house in the sand soil, it will fall. But if you build it in a rock, it will be solid. So it is not because the other one said I will remove subsidy. This one said I will remove subsidy. They have the same mentality. Usain Bolt is running today, running Olympic. There are other people who run race with him, but they are not running the same thing. They are not winning the same trophy. So all these shenanigans trying to malign Peter Obi. Yes, really, we all never support ADC. If not Peter Obi, nobody is in that ADC that will have support. Even in Amici, if he come out, nobody will support him. It is just Peter Obi and Kwankwaso we saw there now. They enable us to say, yes, ADC, let us give him a chance. So if people are talk of Atiku, talk of your Tinubu who claimed it's my turn, not to work for Nigeria, just come because it's his turn. He has done his turn, so he will go home. That is what we want. They is saying that nobody can remove the president. On what ground they cannot remove the president? What did they have that we used to campaign that they cannot remove him? That is why they are making law that a criminal law exists in the land. The law that they make that will make you, as far as if you call yourself in Nigeria, you will be worthless in the eyes of the entire world. Whether in the Africa or in Europe or Asia, the moment they hear you are in Nigeria with all this law, you are worthless. You are just like a fitting rat. Not to talk of you will not come out, you say you read law, you are this, you are that, you are educated with all this shenanigan law that your so-called lawmaker put up before you and you could not take any action. It is embarrassing to claim educated in all this kind of country, in this Nigeria. It should be barbaric for people to say that we read law like Wole Sheikha, like Fatherland, who have not yet talked upon all these things to claim they are advocates. With all this, they are fraudulent law who say you can forge a paper or a paper that want to collect your result. Don't carry your emblem. Just telling them that Nigeria should be using paper and call it Nigeria money. Because it doesn't, just because it come out from central bank. So it's money, it's Nigeria money. And you don't hear them taking action on the street, or not to talk of just granting interview. It is colossal. Man, I'm sorry to see to call this kind of country my country, because it's disgraceful. Well, for me, for people that want to criticize Kabi, they has nothing. Upon all, Shehu said, I have nothing really to hold against Peter Obi. He said it, and it's clear. None of them have anything. They will say, it's out there. It's out there. Tell us. They cannot prove it. Show us. They cannot prove it. You say Alex Otti did not work. You come to Lagos. Lagos become a heaven. It's the money that Alex Otti is getting. The one that Lagos gets is times 3 of it. But a state that where dustbin, a person came and transformed it. Would you apply that person and said, those people said, when there is a person like the first elder or the first king, then the state will have be better, or the village will have be better. But the first governors, if they did those kind of things that Alex did, when Alex come, it will have do great. The Lagos that he's talking about, do they have 24 hours electricity? Or his Deji state, because I believe it's from Kogi or Benue, or I don't really, but it's between that or Kwara. Do they have electricity there? But the Abia that is condemning have 24 hours electricity. If it is that alone, he will have give praise to Abia people, to Abia state, for giving them electricity. You say you don't see anything he did. In your Aso Rock, what are they doing with that? Eat our money. They have to go on solar panel. So thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Odua, I would have given you more time as well, but we have more people coming in. So thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. Okay, give us a mandate. Are you there? You are not available. King Emeka, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Hi, good evening and good evening, everyone. I was just joining now, and today is Monday, right? Very hectic. I'm moving, still working at the moment, but I said I should join my people and see what's happening in the country and what's going on worldwide. I looked at the what do you call this description on your, what do they call it, montage on your screen, and I saw our discussion for the day is Peter Obi and Kwankwaso considering going to a different party.
To NDC, yeah.
NDC. I told you guys on, was it Saturday? I think, yeah, Saturday, that there will be movement. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It shows that they are thinking ahead. They are reconsidering their political situation, especially with the concerns going on in ADC, with the court injunctions and not to hold convention, and then the leadership tussle. The best is to just leave, because the longer you stay in ADC, you're wasting your time. So they shouldn't just consider, the news should be they have moved. Move to a political party where, a party that will not bother you, a party where everybody would, current leadership would accept you, you register in your current ward, and then they will hold a convention and you become the presidential candidate. Not where you overturn everything and you change things. No. Learn from your previous mistakes, the mistakes you've made in Labour Party as well as ADC. Notwithstanding, also look at the situation that, or not looking at, predict the situation that the APC would also strike your party. So in that respect, once they move and they've registered, wait for the convention. I think the convention should be between now and April 30th. Change the constitution. Look at the current constitution of the party, whichever party they want to go into. If it gives room for amending the constitution, and at any point in time, amend the constitution in such a way that if party leadership are now opposing to ESCO views or ESCO agreement or membership agreement, they should be expelled immediately. Because what usually happens, we all know now, is that once they see these people have moved into a new political party, the other opposition party would go bribe party ESCO members, give them billions. These are like, what party did you call it? NDP, right? NDC, right? These are party members who are, or party chairmen or ESCOs who have not seen $1 billion naira in their account before. Once they are calling billions for you, all your brains will just reset and you will start to have an amnesia. You can't remember when ESCO meetings were held, and you begin to go to channels to talk nonsense. So the constitution should not be amended in such a way that when party ESCO members begin to say things that are different, just expel them. So it goes to it will hold in court that this is what is agreed by all party members, and that when ESCO members begin to run amok of party bystanders or things they've agreed on, or the constitution of the party, they will be expelled immediately or suspended or issued expulsion. So with that respect, once they don't need to go hijack, just go in, register, and then let them hold convention, party primaries, or consensus that everyone, I think party primaries will be good. so that it will be open and objective to everybody. Because consensus, then somebody will say, I did not agree. Oh, I was not there. Oh, I was there, but I forgot. Oh, I did not see what was going on. Party primaries, everybody votes, but we all know that we are going to vote for this person. That way, it nullifies any guys coming around to want to hijack the party from behind or bribe party ESCO members or try to tempt any party ESCO members. So I like the view. They shouldn't be considering, let them just move immediately. The ADC is going to have problems. So it's better they move, hold convention, and then become the party delegates to contest for the election. That's the way to go about, or else time is just going to go by May 30th. If they don't have any party to move into, definitely they will not be able to contest. The worry now is which political party is going to take them, which political party is decent enough to not be tempted by other, especially the APC, which political party would align to their goals. We saw what happened to Labour Party. So they should also do risk assessment on the possibility of party hijack and as well as bribing party ESCO members. Or else we're going to have a replay of Labour Party issues. We're going to have a replay of them power tussle within the party that will create a lot of confusion before they will be able to get themselves to go into to form a formidable consensus or a formidable agreement to go to the election. For the 2027 election. Time will be gone. And then how are you going to get polling units? How are you going to get other party members who may have some standing within their own units, polling units, local governments or wards that can rally behind you to canvass for the votes? How are you also going to go and register people? So a lot of things is going to take. And to be fair, let me be honest, I know many of you might not like my statements. Time is very crucial in politics. Yes, they always say 24 hours is a lot of time in politics. Even 2 seconds is a lot of time in politics. But then that is when you have already addressed the foundational issues. You have a political party that is not going to disturb you. You have a political party that is already behind you. You have party members that are solidly behind you, not party members that will change their tongue. But at the moment, I think Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, Atiku, Amechi, and the others, they are running against time, and time is not their friend anymore. And as a result of time not being their friend, I see disaster on their way. This is politics. I know politics very well. I know if you don't get things right, and that is what APC is doing to ensure their time is not their friend anymore, that they become stranded. As they are disclosing, they should have been in NDP yesterday. If they are not in NDP yesterday, they should be in NDP now, because this is 27th. Less than not less than in three days' time, you just have only 30 days or 31 days left to hold your convention. Holding a convention and a primaries to get a candidate takes a lot of discussion, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of agreement. There might be people who might oppose or people who want you, okay, this is what I want. So they need to move swiftly, move fast, and get their ass and their whatever they are discussing right, or else it's not going to work. So those who are fighting them, they know what they are doing. Those who are fighting them, they have the money. Those who are fighting them, they also have the courts behind them. Those who are fighting them, they also know people that can be used to destroy party structure. Party structure, very important. Why did Peter Obi lose 2023 election? Party structure. Party structure. So if you don't have your structure in place, it's just like building a house and the foundation is shaking. So when weather comes, which are enemy forces, the roof will go, or one side of the building will bend. So party structure, very critical. And I will also want to say this. You see, I want Peter Obi to come out strong in this election. As a matter of fact, I don't want him to be in any political structure where Atiku is involved. I want Peter Obi to run on a different political party. Why? I want his political goodwill and also his political value to increase. What that will do, even if it does not win, what it will do is it continues to solidify his political force. It continues to increase his political value. He will continue to demonstrate that he is a force to reckon with, that regardless of all issues, regardless of all disruption, regardless of even the limitation of time, that the youths and Nigerians are solidly behind him. And it is only going to be when and not how, but when will Peter Obi become president? That is the reason why I want him to run independently. Because if he goes to run with Atiku, when he comes out to speak, they will say, you are still relying on Atiku structure. I want him, that 6 million he got, I want that 6 million. Let's see what he's going to get in 2027. And then when next is going to, he should continue running. That's how Buhari did. And Buhari got other forces to come to join him, and he became president. So once he continues to demonstrate that political value and goodwill that he has, it is only a matter of when and not if. It is a matter of when and not how. It is a matter of when and not maybe. It's just a matter of time and the nature of the God force around things. Peter Obi will become president, and let's see if he will truly deliver, just like he has been telling us in the past. But from the look of things, the truth is, the time is not their friend anymore. And let's see how it goes. Thank you.
Okay, King Emeka, thank you for your submission. The only area I would disagree with you was Peter Obi did not win the 2023 presidential election because of structure. Peter Obi won the election without structure. The election was rigged. Let's say it how it is. He won it without no structure at all. In 2023, he won presidential election. The election was rigged, and that is what all of us are suffering today. So let's get that straight. Okay. I would like us to move on. Yes, we have our brother, our longtime brother, Chris Dublin in the building. After 78 years, we have Chris Dublin joining us today. If I let's applaud this. All right, my brother Chris Dublin, it's good to have you on the show. It's been a while, you know. a lot of people on this platform, and many of them not gonna know you. Now only teles, like Madarita responded just now. Now only teles go know who be Chris Dublin, but we have a lot of new people now. But I want to let you guys know that Chris Dublin is one of the foundational member of Nigeria Watch Media. You know, we've been together from day one. So, yeah, there was some break, but he's back. Yes. Good to have you on the show, Baba. Obo here.
That was that was wow. I can't believe it that finally finally it's back to be with the brotherhood again. It's good to be back with the brotherhood again. Abdul Malik, I see you. Welcome. I beg. I think that clap, the people wait on ground are supposed to get that clap because they easy the kind work we they do since because this political discourse they very tiring. At least everybody kept the fire burning, irrespective of the disappointments left, right, and center, the obvious corruption, the ineptitude of the government, everything. But keep on doing this every day with everything coming out from Nigeria everywhere. I think I salute all of you well, and everybody where they greet me, and me greet my pass. I do where God will bless everybody. We continue to fight these fights, because it's not easy. Anything you do in Nigeria, every Nigeria issue, they follow normal protocol. They follow normal line. Now because they were with this, so I'm really I don't know how to put them. I just did so happy that everybody remained largely who they are. I just try to listen to some of us talk. I think for the past 3 days and sometime last week, I think all of us is just the way we are. I hear Madam Rita submission, the same Madam Rita, give us our mandate, the same old, give us our mandate, Pao Dua, the same old Pao Dua, Abdul Malik, everybody, of course, Nigeria, of course, Nigeria was never changing. The Rock of Gibraltar, the same yesterday, today, and forever. And everybody for comment section, I see all of you now. Well, I know say to call names. I know go feed all those ones, but from time to time as I dey come, I go begin to acknowledge everybody. So I say make I greet all of you now well. Everybody will do well. I don't fit call all names. But like I dey talk, no matter how the time, even if now 1 minute, I must take time to greet Mommy Diaspora. And Mommy Diaspora, I don't know where you get all this source of strength from. This your energy, this your continuous dedication to the upliftment of our nation. And like I said earlier, irrespective of the many obstacles, the many spanners that have been thrown to the wheels of development of the nation, but you have remained steadfast. Your advice on and off the screen, they are completely invaluable. That means you cannot put a value to them. So, Mommy Diaspora, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you for everything that you've been doing. You are truly a mother. So, I'll just delve little into politics, and I hope I'll have enough time to spend here. Once again, Mr. Naijawaj, I pick you out especially, I've never seen this level of commitment and dedication. You have truly demonstrated that you are not doing this for any gain, any political or personal gain. If not that, you would have shifted long ago, but you remain steadfast, and that's why some of us have remained committed to you. That's why, people just align with whatever you are doing. People may have their reservation, but just know that eventually he knows what he's doing and is going to turn out well. So that is the situation we have found ourselves. So before I continue, let me say once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Chris, and like I usually say, I'm speaking from Dublin. A lot has happened for these so many years that Tinubu has become the president of the nation. And no matter where you are, you always hear vibes, political vibes, all the stories they are floating around. It's popping up on your emails, your timelines, no matter what you are doing. You keep hearing this story. And it kind of staggered my imagination that a nation that's supposed to be the epitome of the black race has decided to just remain stagnant, has decided to remain a Lilliput among the committee of nation. You listen to the Honest Bunch, that just paints an image of the mindsets of our politicians. Personally, Shehu Sani didn't surprise me at all. Didn't surprise me. The reason I say this, when he was being persecuted by El-Rufai, and after everything, Shehu Sani, he found a way to dissociate Buhari from El-Rufai. That's his kind of person. Because those people in the north, there's nothing you say about how they kind of just get glued to their northern kind of politics, because everything Buhari did, Shehu Sani, of course, he criticized him, but you see the lines in the criticism. If you look beyond the criticism, you see that he was a Buhari's man. And again, you see the way they stylishly throw Peter Obi in the midst of everything they were saying. Take, for example, all of them, they were saying that all of them said they were going to remove subsidy. So because Peter Obi also said he was going to remove subsidy, so Peter Obi couldn't have done anything different. You see, that is fallacy number one. That is deception in the highest. So for the fact that everybody agreed that they are going to cook jollof rice, for example, so it means, just let's take everybody on this panel. We say we are going to cook jollof rice. Then I cooked my own, and my own is not sweet. it's not tasty enough, then what it automatically means, because everybody said they were going to cook jollof rice and mine was not sweet enough, so it means everybody's own is going to follow the same pattern. That is how childish, that is how cheap our politicians are. If they want to score political points, they have a way of reducing their IQ in order to fit any narrative they are trying to push forward. Well, for me, like I've said, when we did the very heated Edo State campaign, even the Peter Obi's campaign, I made something very clear. My kind of politics is very straightforward. I set a standard and I follow that standard. I think Madam Rita copiously elucidated that point earlier on. But I think that is what I stood for. That was why I always support the people I support. I already know these people. When Peter Obi came up then and Mr. NIGERIANS put up the poll, it didn't take me 10 seconds. Immediately put up the poll. I called and I said, I'm supporting Peter Obi. And it may interest people that are just coming to this panel to know Peter Obi wasn't on the offering then. Because that was one of the reasons I respected this particular YouTube channel. This is why I respect Mr. NIGERIANS. It is not about holding on to one person. Before we declared for Peter Obi then, there were other people that, the panel was just moving, looking for the best person then, and all of a sudden Peter Obi came, and boom, that was it. That was it. So that is what standards ought to be. Even tomorrow, my own personal self, I can speak for myself. If we get somebody better than Peter Obi, but I doubt if we can get that in Nigeria, the tendency is for me to move forward. But now, you see this man, Peter Obi, I keep wondering, people compare him with Nigerian politicians. No, sir. I don't think there's any politician anywhere in the world that can stand the integrity of this man. He's just, or let me say at least, is at par with any of the cleanest politicians. If Peter Obi can operate in an environment as dirty, as biased, as backward, as bedeviled as the Nigerian political environment, and yet he came out clean. So I don't see any environment that he cannot operate. This man is not a Nigerian. This man is 1 in a billion. I don't know I don't know how he grew his political acculturation. I don't know how he developed his political his style of politics. I don't really know how. But whatever school he went, whatever his opinion were, I think he did the right thing. There's nothing that they have against this man, apart from pockets and snippets of propaganda. The highest they can say, I think DJ Adeyanju was also saying that he put some money in his personal or a bank where he has interest. That is the highest you can accuse this man of. That is the highest. How much interest is that money, that fund? How much interest was the fund going to generate? And when he was leaving, the funds were all there, accountable. And nobody has come out to say that the funds generated so and so amount of interest and Peter Obi took everything. No, nobody. But yet, they will not allow this man to move forward. They will not allow this man to move forward. I completely agree with Nigeria when King Emeka said, when King Emeka said that Peter Obi lost, it was because there was no structure. That was why he lost the election. No, he didn't lose the election. He won the election, even with everything they came up with, even with those figures, and still going to the courts. It was the judiciary that Peter Obi lost to. With the rigging and everything, if the court had done the right thing, Peter Obi would have still won that election. Now, let it be on record that days before the election, that famous election, days before that election, the same Mike Guinea that you and I know was in all major television stations. He told Nigerians, the whole world, he encouraged everybody why they should participate in the election. He further stressed that before you can be the president of the nation, you must win Abuja. Mikey Guinea. It was there in their rule books. He interpreted it. That encouraged, in fact, soon after that election, when the Abuja controversy started popping up left, right, and center, it was this same YouTube channel. It was Ninja Watch that was the first person that brought Mikey Guinea to come and face Nigerians again and speak to Nigerians about that Abuja debacle. It was this station that was the first, not even the mainstream station. Ninja was brought him, and we all interrogated him. We called and we asked him. Of course, unfortunately, by that time, the case was already in the Supreme Court. I know the way these people do their things. Once it is in the court, you have to avoid making any conclusive statement. But whatever it was then, he was able to make it clear that this is the direction that we ought to go. This is the direction that the law ought to go. So the point in all this is that even with devilish structure, Peter Obi was able to win that election, even with the rigging. If the judiciary has done the right thing, then we wouldn't be saying what we are saying today. And I don't give to this idea of always blaming the man. He could have stayed in Labour Party, could have done this one. He could have asked people to march on the streets. If he had also done that and it resulted to violence, catastrophe, it is the same people that will come out to say, this man, he would have just waited, he would have gone to court. That was how he did it in Anambra before. The man was simply following the processes and procedures that he knows. Remove Peter Obi from the polity of our country, and you see there's nothing any person has to talk about. This idea that they keep bringing this man down, they keep trying to downplay his popularity. Every time they keep doing that, they know that he's the main face of the opposition. He's the person that they are all afraid of. They are not afraid of ADC. They are not afraid of any Kwankwaso, any Atiku. None of them. If they had allowed this man's vote, if they had allowed all his votes to count, if they had only allowed all his votes to count, this man would have won the election before 12 p.m. on that election day. But it was voter suppression. Forget what happened in Lagos. If you know what happened in Jos, in Nasarawa, in Rivers, you know that this man is simply a phenomenon. He's somebody that will be studied. And I'm very sure in years to come, not even years to come now, he's going to get into the annals of political journals. He's going to get into government textbook in Nigeria. They study this man. See, it is not just only that Peter Obi is a politician. Do you know what it takes for a politician from the southeastern part of the country to be able to be accepted at this level? Just imagine if this man was not from the southeast, he was from any other part of the nation. Today, they would have given him the country to rule without even any election. You know what it takes? Everybody that criticized this man, they are all at his nail. Look at Kwankwaso that called him Andrew Liversod 4 years ago. But today, they know that this man is the way. Is the way forward for Nigerian politics. Is the way forward for the emancipation of the downtrodden in the society. The choice, like I always say, is ours. The choice is ours. Just like the Bible said, look, I've given you the option to choose between life and death. But the Bible went as far as saying, if I were you, I would choose life. The options are there. Peter Obi is there. Everybody is there. I want to urge everybody, if I were you, I would choose Peter Obi. For me, I have chosen Peter Obi. I have chosen this man. There's no two ways about it. I just saw Mr. Jonathan popping. Okay, Jonathan, welcome. It's good to see you. I want to thank you for keeping these lights burning, although I've thanked every other person since you are just coming. I feel I should also extend the same greetings to you.
Thank
So,
you.
in continuation of this Peter Obi discourse, this is not a praise singing for Peter Obi, because nobody can even sing this man's praise. You cannot sing his praise because he's different, doesn't need it. There's nothing they've not thrown at this man that he has not absorbed. See, let me tell you guys, the strongest thing that can ever demoralize you is when the people that are closest to you, when they turn their back against you for flimsy excuses. For flimsy excuses. Some of the greatest warriors that fought along this man, they all left him after that election with different excuses. And yet I'm not seeing
Okay,
those people. Yeah.
okay, Chris, I beg, hold on, because I have a response to Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, my big brother. You said, I think we should start letting people know the reason they choose to vote for Peter Obi, right? And not be on the defensive side. There will always be opposition because Nigeria is multi-party system. Okay. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, you said people should be telling we should be telling people the reason why we want to vote for Peter Obi. The reason is everywhere. And the reason not to vote for satanic APC is also everywhere. It's everywhere. You talk Amo, you don't talk Amo, is there. You'll be like you now, you come to the comment section, somebody they say they introduce you. No, nobody need to introduce Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Your name is a household already on Naija Watch. So Peter Obi name is a household name for Nigeria. If you talk about good light, Peter Obi go dey middle. If you talk about satanic and darkness, Tinubu and APC satanic supporters and all of them will be there. Epa, you get am? Mr. Chris, please go ahead and round up. Thank you.
Yeah, well, let me quickly just round up, maybe in 1 minute. Yeah, Mr. Endawas, thank you for the clarification. And Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, from my place, from the same place with Paudua, there's a popular parable that we say that even if somebody is blind, you cannot tell the person it is raining. I think that summarizes everything. You cannot tell somebody that is blind that it's raining. He will feel it and he will know that it is raining. Now, I cannot go into the many reasons why people should vote for Peter Obi, but let me just make one simple reason very clear to everybody. You see, I have a standard that I've chosen for this man, and deep down at the back of my mind, I know that if this man is voted in, even if he doesn't do anything, you see the flamboyance in government, the stealing in government, those two will stop. Because this man is not going to steal and this man is not flamboyant. And the amount of funds this nation will save from only those two enterprises will be enough to catapult us from the shackles of being a third trodden country to probably a first world or maybe an emerging economy. Because as we are now, we are simply nowhere to be found. Let me drop the mic here. Mr. Nanjawat and everybody, I want to say special thank you to all of you for keeping this light burning. And I must
Brotherly,
not
where
claim.
have you been? Please don't blame.
Yeah, Mr. Jonathan, I
Mr.
was not.
Dublin.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Dublin, where you dey now?
No
Yes.
be small though.
Where
I
you
hear the
dey?
voice and say
we go,
where
we go, we
Dublin
go come
dey.
to that. Maybe after they talk, they go. I know so that was not give me too much time to talk. But as
Where you dey,
No, we
Mr.
don't miss you
Dublin?
now.
I did doubly, but after they
No,
talk,
no,
they
no.
go.
Where you dey?
Yeah,
You
see,
never tell us where you dey.
okay. I don't do anywhere, Mr. Jonathan. Now just
Fine.
so many
You're
activities. My
welcome.
hand come over full. And again, I think I was listening on Mr. Anjawa, sorry. I was listening to this South African thing yesterday. We were saying about how our people go outside, the black people, and you see, part of the thing that kept me was actually the battle. It was actually a battle to clean the name of black people. Yes, I'm going to get into that. You guys will be shocked I'm going to get into that. I will explain what's happened. I'm going to, in fact, with time, as long as I get enough time, one day I will explain to you people and you see. See, let me just quickly say this. There's no use blaming Nigerians. There's really no use blaming black people. I can tell you that there is already a skewed and biased attitude towards immediately you are in Nigeria, irrespective of who you are, whether you do well or not. There's already something biased against you. There's already something biased against you, irrespective of what happened. We had projects that we needed to deliver. In short, if I don't know if I have that time to, maybe some other time I'll talk about that. But be rest assured, and you guys will be shocked how we are all perceived. And this is the kind of is it persecution, I'll call it, that we all face in our different place of work, everywhere we are, in our exposure. Being in Nigeria, you have to be 3 times as better as every other person that you work with. Unfortunately, that has become our reality. And for South Africa, it's not just about Nigeria. They hate black people. What they are doing to Nigerians, they are doing it to every black person on earth. Every black person, especially Africans in their country. So irrespective of people becoming traditional ruler or whatever it is, it might have contributed, but so that's it. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Oga Chris. God bless you. It's good to have you back. We are one family here. I've always said it, all our old members, if you are listening to us, this is your home. Always come back. Let's speak. You have a lot, to say. Every one of us have a lot to say. We were created with so much talent. Many of us are outspoken. We have different ideologies. But when you don't express it, in most cases, it dies in us. That's why you see when people die, especially when on that particular day of burying them, you normally hear family members or people there saying that, oh God, you see what this man they carry, they go. You see the talent where they carry, they go. You see this, you see that. Nobody is saying that you see money where they carry, they go. Nobody is saying that you see house and cars where they carry, they go. It means before that man died or that woman died, there was this something very important in them that they needed to share. You and I have a lot today to share. But sometimes we are not sharing it. Either we don't have that encouragement, the enthusiasm, the I don't know. There's a word I wanted to use. Maybe our self-esteem is very, very low to face the public to say these things until somebody push you to say you can do it. Everybody has something to say. For example, for a while that we not heard from Mr. Chris, we've missed a lot, whether you like it or not, because you have a lot to say. You can be watching and you are not expressing your opinionism. Sometimes the people listening might be losing out. So let's always educate ourselves. Nobody knows it all. People keep saying, Nigeria Wash, you are doing well, your consistency, you are that. Yes, I'm grateful to God first, my mother, then myself, and you all. Yes, for somebody to be consistent, it has to be in you. Then people listening to you have to encourage you to keep that consistency. Nigeria is not good today. Whether you live abroad, you live in Dublin, you live in UK, America, anywhere you live, it's affecting you. You can't say in the whole month you don't send money home all the time. So I want to encourage everybody. Let's continue to put our voices to what is affecting us. If you are expecting me, like I normally say on this platform, if you are expecting me to say it all, you are expecting me to see it all, we go fail because me not know am. Now the one way me know that way they talk. Where I talk and reach, you know I did not say it. You continue from there. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. Oga Chris say, they know they tell person where he blind, say ready for. I like that parable. That's a very good parable. It means say Peter Obi don't need introduction anymore. The highest, the biggest, the most important, influential politician of our time. Since when they born me, I never see any politician where Nigerians clamor they follow like this. I not say since when they born you where they listen to me. Oh, I say since when they born me, in case you want to attack me. You know they. And guess what? You know they pay people to do this. This is what we call the proper definition of organism. Yes. You don't be like wayo leaders where they pay, they share washing machine, they share keke napep, they share uzokpi guy, where they take just city boy. Listen, make una allow free and fair election. The way they will take beat you kwere, the way they will take beat you come up for there kwere. Why did they share uzokpi guys washing machine or what's all that? Carpet don't start. Let's move on, man. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your time. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show. Please talk to us, then followed by Mr. Jonathan, so we can have our final submission. Thank you, Mr. Abdul Malik. Good evening to you, sir.
I did around though. Don't forget me, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everybody. They panel. Good evening, Nigeria. Mr. Chris, a long time. I used to almost 2 occasions ask Nigeria Watch about you. Said that you are busy, you are fine.
Yeah, thank you, sir. That's correct.
Thank God you are back. There is something I heard somebody say. In 2023, there was instruction. The Labour Party, they have instruction. If they don't have instruction, how did they come to win governor? They have House of Rep, right? They have Senate. What is the meaning of instruction? They don't have instruction. They have instruction. There was like, what happened presidential election is that it was rigged. Peter Obi won. That is the reason why 3 elections was conducted a day, right? House of Rep and the Senate. Why is it that only presidential election the IRF they say is glitch? That one will tell you something without beat, even though a case, somebody that they don't even know anything. That one will tell you that there was something behind there. There was conducted 3 elections was conducted a day. Why is it that only the presidential election the IRA was glitching? That one will not tell you something. Peter Obi won. It's not that we won. It's just because of the mago, the corruption we are in Nigeria. That is the reason why they did not give him. He won the election, and there was instruction. There was no Labour Party was not. They don't have governorship before. They don't have Senate. They don't have a House of Rep. But now they have it because of they have instruction. What's the meaning of instruction? Sometimes let us speak English so that we know the meaning of the English. You see, it's like if ADC if they did not give to Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, this very time they will miss it. Because I see some picture now, I don't know if it is true, some poster, Atiku president and Makinde vice. I don't know if that one is true because the way they are going now, if they miss Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, ADC will fall and Tinubu will retain a position back. Yeah, that is what I see. This government is not a government that they cannot protect life has no right to live, to exist in the world. Why are you government? It's to protect your people and life of property. But look at how people are buying every day in the country. Probably you are not capable, you are incompetent. You don't have right. You don't even have have right to exist. Yeah, you don't have right to exist in the country, in the world, because you are not capable to lead your people to the destination. Yes, it's very obvious. Look at one of the states in North. They empower women with pants, with dress. Imagine with pants. Oh, is that empowerment? They empower you with pants, with wears, with clothes. Is it empowerment? Those people, they don't know what they are doing in that office. APC, they don't know. Because when you work for your people, there is no need to campaign. They are the one that will campaign for you. Like 3 days back, 2 days back, look at the picture you show. One woman in Japan. Look at the way they are campaigning in Japan. Only one person one person will just go to campaign with a bike, with a bicycle. You see one candidate. But in Nigeria, look at the way they campaign. This kind of modern days, people are campaigning. It's just like it's like something else is happening. We have a long way to go in that country, and most of the youth, they are the problem too, because they collect those minor empowerment like wheelbarrow, like motorcycle, all those things. Those things is not empowerment. Thank God in Benin State, in Benin Obo Studios, right? They rejected those things for them. Yes, thank God. Let them do it that way, all the states. Because they know that they don't do well. They don't do well, they don't do anything for the people. People are crying every day, but government, they don't even care. Okay, why are you government? You don't have right to exist because you can't lead your people to destiny. Yes. ADC, they should know what to do now because it's only few weeks to go. According to the 5th or on the 10th, that is where the final judgment will come. After the only 8 days remaining, everything expire. Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, they are good to go. Apart from those people, I don't believe there is no any candidate can unseat Tinubu. Yeah, because the way they are pumping money, because Nigeria, they are cheap now. Because any person that they give money can be able to convince to vote for them. Because they don't know how government work for the people. Is it not last time we see Anambra State, people are buying vote. How many thousands of naira? 1,000, 2,000. Even in Edo State governorship election last time, APC bought 10,000, while PDP bought 3,000. That one, is it 3,000, 10,000 is your problem? It's not even up to one square meal. That is the reason why the country, they don't get it right. They cannot stand on their ground to say, okay, this is what we want. You collect 2,000, 3,000 just to, you don't have right to social many amenities like hospital, school, good roads, and water. Just because of 3,000, you say your right. It's very difficult for them. But look at now, there's no light. If you don't have light, how can you get information? You don't have access to information because you are blind. It's like you are in prison. Yeah, because you don't know what is happening near your neighborhood. There need to be lecturing from one state to another state, from one village to another village, from urban area to rural area, so that they will know what is going on. Because some of them, they don't know. That is a major problem. People are on ground. Let them do that. Because I see that Net Media, yesterday they had an obedient meeting. Yes, it was good, but let them do something practical. not only theory or grant. That is where the work finish. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right. Oga Abdul Malik. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. Okay. Let's go for Mr. Jonathan before our Gym Nation. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir, for coming in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay, Mr. Evans. Thank you. I greet you. Good evening, dear. God bless you for the good work you are doing. I believe you had a wonderful day. Yeah. In your space there. God bless you. And my fellow panelists, I greet you. You're welcome. God bless you greatly. Mommy Diaspora, good evening, man. God bless you abundantly. And all the commenters, fellow commenters and callers, all the callers, I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. And Mr. Chris Dublin, welcome. You know, I interjected earlier. I said, where you be? Wow. Wow. Anyway, you're welcome. God bless you. You know, I didn't join the broadcast.
Mr. Jonathan, you don't mute yourself. Oh.
Sorry. I said I didn't. I was saying that I didn't watch the broadcast from the beginning, but
Hello, sir. Did you say Mr. Chris Dublin?
Yes.
Who bears that name?
Give us a mandate. I don't hail you since now.
Did I hear that name before?
Give us a mandate. I don't hail you since, so before you call.
Is he the one speaking? Okay. It's like that voice.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you? It's like I had your name before.
I bet let Oga talk. Give us our mandate.
Okay.
Anyways.
Domo, sir. Domo.
So, as I was saying, I did a catch up as much as I could on that on the interview that DG and Senator Sonny. I'm not going to say much, Joe. I'm not going to say much because my response to DG is that with all his cheap arguments that he came up with, I only have one question for him. You know, who is this supporting actually? I know some people say Showore. Then that tells everyone how the brain is it has, you know, I always describe them now, you know, his brain is that of sardine brain. If it is Omoyele Showore, this guy said he's a lawyer. I know this type of his lawyer. If you want to argue it, let him come and show us his transcripts for university where he get that law degree. Now, third class now he get there. How he passed through Nigerian law school, I cannot even understand. This guy has a sardine brain and he's a lawyer. It's a pity. It's a pity. See, he's a Yoruba guy from Kogi State, and he used one Yoruba proverb there, and it is in line. My response will be in line to that proverb that he came up with, and I will just end it there on this set of people. Because see, this guy is also he's a youth. He's not that old. He's not 50 years old, and he's wasting his youth. He's wasting it away. I pity him. He said that in Yoruba proverb, they will say that the person that wants to give somebody, you know, a cloth, or he use shirt or a cloth, you want to give somebody a cloth, they will first of all see the one that you are wearing. You want to give somebody a clothes to wear. Which one are you? You are wearing a tattered clothes. You want to give somebody. He said, yeah. He said, Yoruba proverb. I will only pray for him in line of that proverb. I will pray. It's just to pray for this guy that it will not end up. It's his story, because this guy is a youth. He still has, a lot ahead of him. His future still lies ahead, but he's ruining it now. He's using his hands to ruin it now. I only pray for him that his story will not be like that. It's also a Yoruba proverb. He has used a Yoruba, so I will reply him with this Yoruba proverb also. His story will not end up like a snake. It won't end up like a snake that pass over or pass through a rock and leave no trace, no impact. When a snake pass through a rock, you go there, you will not know that a snake has passed through. There will be no impact. There will be no trace. I pray for him that his case will not be like that, because that is the trajectory that he's pursuing right now. And I will leave it there for him. These are not the people you lose, if not for Niger Watch. Why will I listen to him? There is nothing to gain. I have nothing to lose by not listening to this guy. Absolutely nothing. If you don't listen to this guy, 1 million years, you lose nothing. That is why I pray for him. Because there are some people, when you see them, even their picture alone on social media, you want to know what is happening. You've not even clicked to even watch the video. Just seeing the picture, image, you want to know what is happening. Those are people that has impact. People you know that when you listen to them, it will be impactful. You will get something out of it. That's why I pray for him, that his own will not be like a snake that passed through a rock and leave no trace. You lose nothing by not listening to this guy. You lose absolutely, you are fine, you are okay. Because it's giving you nothing. Empty, sardine brain. That's what it carries. And go to politics proper. Yes, Mr. Abdul Malik, I also heard from some quarters that the attempt now is to have Atiku and Makinde to pair together. Yes, it's making rounds. I can't really confirm it yet. I'm searching, I'm trying to corroborate, but it could be very, very possible. And this is what they will use to destroy anything, if there's anything coalition at all. The desperation of these people, the ambition of all this set of people that is what we buy all of them. They will get nowhere. They are going nowhere. Makinde pairing with Atiku, what value will that bring in the Southwest? You're not going to you are not going to bring any value. No value.
What's your take on Peter Obi and Kwankwaso contemplating moving to NDC?
That is yes, because see, for me, let's even forget about character or any other character or anything. This pair has a pathway. They have a pathway to the presidency. That's what I care about. Obi Kwankwaso has a pathway to the presidency. When you look at the 6 geopolitical zones, you can sit down here and analyze it zone by zone, geopolitical zone by geopolitical zone. We can close our eyes now and analyze it, and we can whichever way you want to spin it. They not only one, not two, they have minimum. I said minimum 3 parts. 3 parts to the presidency. Obi and Atiku, Obi and Kwankwaso. Yes.
even if Obi did not win one state in the Southwest, I said it, one, he still has a pathway to the presidency. One. The other time, Obi won Lagos. Give Lagos back to Tinubu or to whoever. Obi still has pathway to the presidency. Not to even talk of the fact that it will gather more votes from the Southwest than 2023 this time around. More votes, double what it got in 2023. Even, see, in the South, there are 6 states there. Give Obi 4 or 3, Obi still has a pathway to the presidency. I'm saying it because the North with Kwankwaso will be the battleground. The North will be the battleground. We all know what is happening there right now as far as APC is concerned. So the pathway is there. Talk of Atiku. Tell me, Atiku cannot win one state from the Southwest. That one, see, I can bet 50 million. I can bet any amount on that one with anybody. Atiku will not win one state from the Southwest Nigeria. Atiku will not win one single state, the Southeast Nigeria. One, he won't win one. Atiku can only get maybe one state, one, just one, because of Mago or the South, one. In the North Central, Atiku cannot win one state. Please name it for me. Kwara, Kogi, Taraba, Plateau, Benue. Atiku will not win one state. Mark it today, Atiku will not win one state. The best he will get from the Northwest and the Northeast, those 12 states, at the end of the day, he may get 5 states there. He will lose this money. Colossal loss. That's what will be for Atiku in 2027.
Atiku not get this state for South.
You know, I'm just saying, see, South has a way of, this Bayelsa and Delta. They can, that's why I'm giving him one. So somehow, I'm just being generous. I mean, where? Those people the only thing is that they just want to piggyback on Peter Obi. That's all. If Obi bend down now and then Atiku come to the front, then they believe that they can gather those supporters from Obi and then he can put it together and then that can propel him somehow, somewhat to the presidency. Even at that, he will still lose. If Obi is not the candidate, he will still lose. Because I know more than 50% of Obi supporters is either they will stay at home or they will vote for another candidate outright. So what are we talking about? Why are they deceiving themselves in ADC? Wasting time. Instead of, by now they should have, campaign has started. Tinubu is campaigning already. The more time you waste, you only have to do catch up with him. You will do catch up with Tinubu. Supposed to have ramped up now. By now, choose your candidate. Come up with your candidate. Set it up. All this ambition, self-interest that they are pursuing in ADC, they will pay the price. So it might end up to be what will buy them at the end of the day. Because there is no, if not, take Peter Obi single-handedly, just pick him out of that mist, that ADC, it will become a shell. As in a shell, empty shell. That's what that ADC will be. They are all piggybacking on him. That's all they are doing. My only concern is that there is no time. The person that you are fighting It's not a small battle. It won't be a small battle. Tinubu is a garage boy, and is the rough fight. He is ready to fight it, even at his age. That is what he's ready for it. He's ready to fight it to the end. That's the person you are going to confront, and you are wasting time. On what ground? Self-ambition. That I just hope. I don't have any message every day for the past 1 week. That's all I'll keep on saying. This ADC, they need to come together. They need to quick, as in yesterday. All these ones that they are doing, playing politics, self-ambition all over the space, is not going to cut it for them at all. And I'm sick and tired of it. They should do the needful. Mr. Elvis, let me leave it there. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Alabo, please talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Harris, and God bless you, sir, for what you do. Please just help me share the account number. My brother, Dublin, thank you for coming. We have something going on here. This is a Nigeria project. I don't know if you have seen this account number.
Yes, Alabo.
Okay, I beg. Anything, £1, $1.
Mr. Dublin. Sorry, Mr. Alabo. Oh, sorry, you don't tell Mr. Dublin.
Yes, Jonathan.
I hope you know the project where they're on ground.
Of course, I know.
Okay.
I know well.
You're welcome. Mr. Alabo will brief you very well.
Mr. Alabo, nice job.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. This is a Nigeria project, I beg. This is
Mr.
not
Alabo,
just for... Yes, sir.
can I make a request?
Go ahead, sir.
Can I go ahead of you?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I honestly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Mr. Dublin, we greet you. Welcome back. We missed you. Like we've missed you. You're welcome.
Give us
we thank God. We thank God for allowing us to see again, or to hear ourselves again in joy and in peace.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for all that you've done on this
And
platform.
watch, I beg,
Honestly,
still leave that account number there.
we appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Mr. Labo, thank you very much. I don't take this lightly. Thank you very much for allowing me. All parents, I greet you all. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Like Mr. Jentan was asking Mr. Chris, the project is a solar panel project. And the account number is Nigeria Watch Media, Zenith Bank 12202388509. This is why this project is so critical. Now, do you know that when people install solar in their houses all over the world, solar it serves as a way of emergency in case the main source of power goes off. But now the Nigerian government is now making people to rely on emergency means of light rather than provide them the main source, which is the grill, using either natural gas and other means to provide light for people. I mean, I have neighbors here who have solar on their various homes and all that. I've been here for quite a number of age now. I can tell you the number of time I have not seen light maybe for one day. It will not even happen. But over there in Nigeria, solar, which is supposed to be an emergency means, okay, if light goes on, quickly turn on your solar on, and then you can get light, and they bring back the lights. But now the Nigerian government under Tinubu is making people now rely on solar. This guy, like I said here, it's like as Tinubu is getting older, he's getting more wicked and more evil. And if you support him, the same thing you are. And I think I heard earlier that somebody was saying that Peter Obi has no structure. Peter Obi does not need your structure. He said he wants to come and destroy the structure of criminality, the structure of stealing and looting, the structure where people will see evil. They paint evil as though it's good. That is the structure that Peter Gregory Obi wants to dismantle and destroy. That you will see somebody destroying your country, killing your people, and you still support them because you profit from it. You are profiting from people's blood. How evil can you be? Please, whoever has their stuff or meet can meet, please. How much more evil can you be to be profiting on people's red oil? How much evil can you be? That is who you are. And that's the structure that Peter B wants to destroy. He said, we are trying to help Nigerians. And evil people, they'll pay Nigerians 2,000, 20,000 to attack the good people. I heard they just speak earlier. Peter B is putting money in banks. He put the money in banks. Okay, your own state governor, where do they put money? They stack the money in their various homes, right? Mr. Jonathan, thank you for even joining. Maybe you even explain this to Nigerians. Maybe Peter Obi would have looked for a GP tank and put the money inside, or he would have put it in his house if he would not put the money in bank. See, Nigerians, Deji is just, and I doubt it, honestly, if he has the results. I doubt if Deji actually went to school. Only that Nigeria has happened. If Nigeria did not happen, you won't see people like this talk. If Nigeria did not happen, you will not see people like Deji come out and speak. You will not see them. These are people that you cannot even pinpoint what they do for a living. They don't have any enterprise. They just jump from one place to the other, just smear people. And Peter B has told you, ever since I left government, Anambra State did not even a bottle of water. Not a bottle of water. And he has told you, if you go somewhere and somebody said, oh, I was the electoral commissioner in Anambra State, maybe during Peter Obi, and I rigged election for him, he said he will stop campaigning. And up until tomorrow, nobody has able to bring that out. ICPC, EFCC does not have anything on Peter Gregory Obi. And we are still here, mind this man. Okay, if you believe you can't do it, let's even try it. Let's even try him. Let's even try him. Because we cannot. Ghana would not have someone like Peter Obi, and they'll be looking for Tinubu. Cameroon will not have Peter Obi and be looking for Tinubu. Why are we Nigerians like this? Why are we like this? Is the country not destroyed enough for you to fix? How much will it take us to fix the country? I bet you all the debt that the country owes, the money that we owe is in the pocket of all these politicians. If we have somebody good today, take that money from their hand. We can pay off our debt and fix our country. The debt that we owe as a country is in the pocket of all of these politicians. Get somebody right into power today. Get those money back. We'll fix our country. And it's just that Nigeria is just kind to them. I wish we are in China. These guys will line up for their day. They will line up for their day. Is the country not destroyed enough? Have we not seen enough? There are no, instead of them to fix road, they will rather buy SUV. They will buy SUV. They will buy Land Cruisers, and the roads have been destroyed. It's only a matter of time. Your chalk and zoba, everything will be gone. You cannot fix the grid, but you are asking us to go and get solar. Why are we like this? The one that pains me the most is that people can even support this evil. This evil that you see this evil and you are supporting it. People died, you don't even care. It's about how much you can profit from these people. May that same Nigeria happen to you. You are eating from this evil. May Nigeria happen to you. That's my only prayer for you. So Nigerians, we don't have any other option than Peter Gregory Obi. I'm from Southwest, and I'm still here campaigning for Peter Gregory Obi. You saw what happened. I didn't even know that. Honestly, I didn't even know that people of my state, they love Peter this much. Until I saw the Ibadan Summit, and I saw my people. Man, or your state will try. In fact, I applaud you now. But to now applaud you guys the more, we must not allow Adelabu to be the governor, that minister of darkness. He must not get there. He must be punished. He must be punished and sent back to Abuja so that Tinubu, when we now beat Tinubu will take him along and they will all go to Lagos. These guys are criminals. So Nigerians, Peter Obi wants to destroy the structure of criminality and destroy and looting. Thank you very much, Mr. Ellis, for all that you do. We love you. Mr. Dublin, welcome back. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Up and thank you so very much for all that you do. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Is anybody hearing me? Prince Alabo, are you there? Is anyone hearing my voice at all?
Yeah, we can hear you, Madam Rita.
Okay,
Yes.
if Prince Alabo, if you're not there, maybe the next, I think I'm the next person if he's not there to respond.
No, I'm here.
Okay, please, can you go ahead, sir?
All right, thank you, Madam Rita. Nigerians who have a project going on, please send in your £1, send in your $1, send in your one sefa. I wish we can complete this thing before the end of the month or end of this month. It will be a great thing for us. Let us try. If it is something we can close it up. It's 1 point something million remaining. We can do it. You guys are capable. I know we can do it. Well, we are not putting much pressure. Nigeria Watch has been patient with us because it's this same platform within 2 days. They can raise to 12 million, 10 million with no stress. But this has lingered for, I think, over a month now, if I'm not mistaken. But I know we can do much better. Please let us make this our collective project because it's a Nigeria project to get this solar fish so that we can display it. Nigeria Watch will video it and come and show us, all of us. We will celebrate it. So this kind of thing, people, they go church, go give testimony. But we just thank God and appreciate everyone. Please send in your support. We really need it to complete it. Because the more time we are wasting, the more petrol, the more diesel that is going. Let us complete this. And maybe we can just support with diesel just to get it up. Those are just little things, but not us just depending on the fuel at the moment using to power it at this moment. So your support, I know, maybe it's the first time you are seeing it. This is what we want to do. Please don't say, I have just 5,000. You can be anonymous. That 1,000 you have is a big money. 1,000 times 10. You don't get big money with that. You don't achieve 10,000 naira. So send in that 1,000. It will go a long way. And your watch appreciate everything, every bit that you've done. And for everyone who has been part of this, God bless you for all that you have done. Your pocket will never run dry. And I just thank you for your patience with us. I strongly believe that this Nigeria project will complete it in no distance time from now. Thank you, everyone on the comment section, the panelists. Thank you, my brother Dublin, for coming back. We thank
you,
God
sir.
for seeing you. This is a good news, seeing you. We did not hear any negative news. We are happy. This is a good one, seeing you today. Because, most of us who don't have a lot of people who have been on this panel. We have lost a lot of them. Some of them have drifted, they have gone different way. Because this channel, we all understand, is for the interest of the country on how we can have a better country. But when we see the passion and how people are coming, you coming back We really appreciate you. And we thank God for everything you've been going, and we believe you've succeeded very well, because the engagement is much. Some people might not understand how busy people are. But thank you for adding your voice. A new Nigeria is coming, and we'll be expecting more people to come as the election is fast approaching. So we can continue to engage the people, sensitize the people. That is the reason we are out here every day. Because you saw what happened to those places they call a honest podcast. I mean, that was arranging stuff. You'll be seeing more of these things. Shehu, you as Shehu Sani, that man you see there is working for Jagaban. Those are the Yeye Nedeko. Yeye Nedeko. You don't trust them. They are worse than Abacha. When Peter Obi said it, all of them began to cry. So Deji and him, it was an arranged something. The play they are playing on Nigeria is on your psychology. They were just trying to, you don't know what talk. You think they are just saying it casually, but they are damaging people who listen to them. That is the message they are there to do. They want to make you just believe, oh, don't mind these people, no matter what they are doing, there is no difference between them. If this one come, Buhari this, and they will be talking that thing with empathy, with so much calmness. You will feel pity for them, but they are doing very dirty job, because they know people. That message you see them sending there, people who are weak. That is why when you go, sorry for going to Bible, I'm a Christian. When you go to Corinthians, Apostle Paul said, when you eat in the shrine, it is not a sin or eating what meant for sacrifice. But the problem is the next person watching you might fall because of that action you've done, because he does not have that faith. He might not understand. Because he's seeing you, oh, pastor, they eat a chicken where they pin for one place, put for a shrine. And that person does not have faith. He will think, oh, this is normal thing. This is the best way to do. And they will go before you know, the juju don't knock him down. He said, because Bishop Idawusa, go place, go scatter the juju. You say, oh, I'm be born again Christian, you go do. Your own don't go. So those are the things they are doing there. We have a lot of Nigerians who are very weak, who do not have, cannot process those information and dissect it. Let me look at what these people are saying, then make their own research. They will just run away with those things they are saying. So they have damaged and put those things right for you to believe. There is no need. Some people will just say, I bet many people continue self. After all, everybody from the APC, ADC, most of them are bed of the same feather, those kind of things. So
1
those
minute
are the
left, sir.
damaging.
1 minute.
Okay, thank you, ma. Those are the damaging messages they are sending out. So we are out here for us to debunk them, to let Nigerians know. No, this message are false. These people are just coming out to deceive you, Nigerians. There is no way you can compare darkness with light. There is no way. Peter Obi is a light, as it is today in the Nigeria politics. There is no one that you can match with Peter Obi. We have not seen that have tasted become a governor that did not loot. Even the sitting current governors who are sitting today, they are doing their best, but they still have some issues. So both the past one, but this man stand out and prove to Nigerians that you can taste power and not be corrupt, not be intoxicated with power. A lot of people who work for Peter Obi, Peter Obi do not know them. It's ADC, they are assigned to them. point out anybody in Nigeria, any governor that will not appoint Tinubu, even promote somebody. Thank you. Let me just stop here. Naja was thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Finally, everybody don't talk. Finally, I don't wait for this time since. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Or let's have our final submission so we can close. Anybody I call and you're not available for final submission, that's fine. We'll just move on to the next person.
Naja was
Let me
they go somewhere. I feel just do then come out a beg.
You don't already do your
Please.
already. Not be you already finished, so I beg go where you dey
Right.
go, Oga.
But you won't cheat me for my second. Even if now 1 minute, just give me make I just
Oh,
round
yeah,
up
go
this
ahead.
thought.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. I was just saying that even Tinubu has to promote somebody who do not even go through due process just because he wants him to be, he said this, to stand in his back. He promote him ahead of a lot of people. Peter Obi is not somebody like that. People they gave to him, he does not know where the commissioner of police is coming from, where police they do. But a lot of governors today, even that same time, it has to be people they recruit, they even recommend their boys. It happened in Nigeria. They recommend their dirty boys into DSS to come and work for them, to protect them. So Peter Obi is not somebody like Tinubu, who is a tribalistic and want everything to be Yorubalism.
Okay, thank you.
If you know the Yoruba, you cannot be appointed as INEC chairman or anything in Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Nigerians. Let's not
Thank
be
you.
deceived by these people.
Madam Rita,
Thank you.
please talk to us, ma'am. Your 2 minutes.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for this opportunity, and welcome back, Mr. Chris. Good to hear from you. What do I have to say? Okay, I like what King Emeka was talking about. Like, there's no time to waste. It's obvious this dragging of leg within the ADC. It's not going to serve Peter Obi in any way. Decisions need to be made. We have May 21st as the deadline, so we're talking about 3 weeks. For everything to be finalized. And there's a video you played, Mr. Elvis, is showing that Peter Obi said he's still part of the Labour Party. I think he was talking to that other podcast. I don't know what the podcast is. But you can also go and have a personal coalition. I don't know if that's legal, but however the case may be, it's not just the NDC. I went online to look at the NDC. Obviously, they had issues, and now they said the INEC is saying the NDC national chairman, by court order, highlighted Senator Cleopas Moses Zuwuge, and I'm seeing there's a lot of there's a name that's from the southeast, and it might look like it's a southeastern party. The next one is the PRP, which I also looked into. PRP recently just put Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed, that's his brother, as a national chairman of the PRP. If and this one they call the is it Arrow? No, NDP and the PRP. So for me, I'm not too comfortable because of a lot of there's something going on, and you cannot really pinpoint who owns this party, because if you check online, you say the person that created the AAC is more relationary. Fine. The NDC right now, the ADC right now is sketchy. We have what's his name? This Igbo man. All of a sudden, we don't hear about him. And like I said, in my own opinion, I think the NDP belongs to Atiku. Because these two parties now, we want to know who owns those parties. We see those information. Mr. Elvis. Anyway, Nigerians, your choice. Please get out of the ADC. Thank you. Mr. Elvis. You didn't read back. I will come back to this. So I will revenge back. It's okay.
Before I go enter part 2, thank you, Madam Rita.
I was speaking so fast. I was not fast enough, but it's okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I appreciate it. Thank you.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Oduwa. Your 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Najawosh. I don't really have to say, but Baba Christy Domo, I said, look, book here. Maise yao you there, Nikiri, Sarwesi, Domo, Etene Yawa. Um, anyway, thank you, Mr. Niger Wash. Whatever the decision they will have to take, they should do it when it is time now, because they said it is summer. It is sun. When sun is there, you look for a black goat, because if come night, the black goat become dark with the night, so it's very difficult to see. So whatever Peter Obi and PROP want to do, because he meet the other man in the north that day, they said they are looking into that PROP, not that NDC. PROP is what they are looking to. And even Ahmed Baba brother, even one Peter Obi. So that one might be the best. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Duan, wonderful. I like that. That was quick. King Emeka, please, your 2 minutes.
All right. Like I said, P2B and Kwankwaso should just leave ADC immediately. They're wasting their time. And I think the ADC is actually wasting P2B's time too, because they need them to buy party form, pay for party primaries registration, bring money to raise form, and when you are conversing for votes, you spend money. So they need that money in the party. That's why they are just trying to keep them around. They are wasting their time at this moment. Just leave the party, go and spend your money in a more judicious manner that you are going to get value for, or else it's going to be too late for you. You understand? You see, I've been in politics. I have strategized for politics. You guys, I've said it multiple times. I know this game. And just like I predicted, it's not like prediction. When you know, it's like experience. You are telling people what is going on. There's no hopeful opium here. This is the game plan. Leave the party if you want to contest for 2027, or stay there and waste your time. If you leave in the party, the opportunity for you to contest in 2027 is good.
Okay. Yes. I'd like us to move on. Abdul Malik, your 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Ivis. I read the article. I don't know if it is true. They said that the Senate campaign suspension in 8 northern states because of insecurity. Is it not shame? Are they not the one that's supposed to provide security for the people? This government, they don't know what they are doing. Look at what happened in Mali. The way Mali tackled their insecurity. But Nigeria, there is nothing like that. All they do is ahead of 2027 election. They don't care if somebody is spying or not. Thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch.
Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, let's hear from. Give us a mandate. 2 minutes. Okay, you're not there. Okay, Mr. Chris, the 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, once again, Mr. Anjawas, thank you so much for the opportunity. I want to thank everybody for keeping this flame burning. I want to agree with everybody that something has to be done immediately now. Peter Obi should take an action, but I'm not sure if it is moving to a new party or whatever. But I just know that something has to be done because there's really no time. And the game these APC people are playing is the long game. Tinubu is not an easygoing man. With his line of business, he's going to do everything possible to win this election. And like Black Panther, I always say, Black Panther, good evening, that this man is not to be toyed with. And we almost see him like that. Should not treat him with kid's glove. So Peter Obi and his team, His Excellency, Peter Obi and his team should do something very fast. Yeah, because the reason I said if moving to a new party is the way forward, I don't know, because those people that are up there, they know what they are saying. They know what they are experiencing. So he knows the best. But you just have to give the people the direction. People are ready to campaign for him. Your Excellency, sir, we are all waiting. Please make a decision and let us know the direction your compass is pointing to. Once again, thank you all, my lovely brothers, everybody on this platform. And I must not end this without saying, Mommy Diaspora, lots of love to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Good to have you back. God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll see. Okay, final, Mr. Jonathan. For 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to align with the panelists. You know, the need for Mr. Peter Obi to make a decision now. As I've said over and over again, ADC has been wasting time, and I believe it is for them, it is strategic. They have a mission because it is not rocket science. You call yourself a coalition, number one. Number two, you said you want to come and change Nigeria, that Nigeria is messed up. We can use all the negative adjective to describe Nigeria as we sit here right now. You said Nigeria is messed up, that there is nothing good, that they've destroyed Nigeria, and that you are the Messiah, so to say. You want to come, and then you are dragging your feet. You cannot come up with your presidential candidate. So it is strategic to them. It's not something good at all. So I only prefer Mr. Peter Obi to choose the PRP instead of the NDC. The NDC, I could see some landmines, there too. There is a party from Niger Delta. And the core Niger Delta, this man that is in charge of that party, is a transactional guy. What's his name now? This former governor of Beause.
Mr. Dixie.
Yeah, Serike Dixie. That man, talk of transactional politician. He is to the core.
God bless you.
So that one, there's a landmines full that place already. So the best option for Mr. Peter Obi, make your move, go to PRP, settle that. You have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. The votes, you will still get your votes. You will not be shortchanged. You will not lose anything. Your vote, you will get it, possibly more. Yes. So you are a politician, and you are very strategic too, and you have people around you. And I'm not going to discount the people around you. I want to believe that they are strategic too. They are politicians in their own class too. They will be talking about this, and they will make the right move. I just want to believe that. So, Mr. Elvis, we leave it there. A lot are coming in the coming days and in the coming weeks. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Exactly. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. There's a lot to talk about here. In fact, it's going to be back to back to January 16th for the election. Let's keep ourselves together and let's stand for what is right. I want to thank every one of you that came into the platform today. Thank you, Moderator. I appreciate you. Our Dream Nation. Oga Chris, God bless you. It's good to have you back. King Emeka, thank you. Mr. Oduwa, thank you. Abdul Malik, Mr. Jonathan, give us a mandate. I appreciate every one of you. And those of you that call in, Madam Deborah, Madam Emmy, and many others, thank you very much. God bless you all. Mr. Alex, yes, thank you. And those of you that super chatted the platform, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Joseph, Oji, thank you, Stephanie Ojek, thank you. God bless you all. I'm very, very grateful. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Abu Azi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Peggy Monday, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masavedo, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael and Amaro. We have more people there. Black Panther, Victor and Boss. Thank you, my good people. I appreciate you all. We've come to the end of this broadcast right now. I'd like to end the show so we can continue again tomorrow, 7 p.m. From where we stop. I appreciate you all, my people. Have a good night and bye for now.
sugar.